Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. How many times I got to say that before I get tired of it? I think it's going to be a minute, folks. I got to be real with you. Because, boy, that Steve Harvey Got a Radio Show, man, clear indication of how God can do some unexpected, wonderful things for you. How he leads your life in directions that you never, ever saw coming. You know, I was talking with somebody the other day, and they were talking about how, man, they were young and they were doing things, and they never knew that the things that they were doing as a youngster would come and help form who they were today. As an adult, this guy's 50 years old. And, you know, the same thing for you. If you look back on your life and all of the things that you've done, it helps shape you into who you are. Now, this is provided now that you take the positive approach. Now, when I say look back at your life and see what you've done, that doesn't mean dwell on the misfortunate moments, because the misfortunate moments were necessary. I know it's hard to see that when it's happening to you, but the unfortunate moments are necessary. You know, what really makes you appreciate summer vacation is winter work. What really makes you appreciate a walk on the beach is when it's cold, it's raining outside. What really makes you appreciate when you're up is because you've been down. See, if you were up all the time, just the nature of us as human beings, we would lose our appreciation for it, because it becomes que sera, whatever it is. Well, it is what it is. I'm just what? You take it for granted. It becomes expected. But what happens in life is it has so many twists and turns, and then you learn how to deal with those twists and turns, which makes you now a more experienced person. And then when the sunny days come, man, you go, wow, it's really nice outside. You really want to appreciate how warm weather, just stay in a bunch of cold weather all the time. You know what I'm saying? This is really simple analogies, but it helps you along the way. Now, here's what I came to say today to everybody out there, and this has helped me in my life. I can't tell you what it's done for me, but a lot of people are struggling with moving forward with their future plans, their future goals, their future aspirations, their future hopes, their future dreams, just simply your future wants. A lot of people trying to have a hard time mapping out their future, even what I'm going to do, what I'm going to be, what I'm going to make, how I'm going to go about it, what do I do next. I want to share something with you that I had to come to terms with. The quickest way to lose focus on your future is to keep focusing on your past. You know, it's like I said at the beginning, you know, when I say it's wonderful to look at your life and review it, because if you look at it, it'll tell you, it really helps shape and form you today as the person you are. Now, if you look at it in a positive sense, but if you dwell and harp on the negative that's happened to you, then that keeps you from seeing the good in the incident. Every bad thing that's happened to you, there was a silver lining behind it. I know people who were on drugs who finally, man, just got sent to prison for stealing because of their habit. I know a cat that sold dope. Well, he went to prison. He told me one time, he said, Steve, he said, man, this is the best thing ever happened to me. This saved my life. Now, most people would think, how in the world is going to prison helpful for you? The brother said, it saved my life. First of all, it got me clean. He said, I've been clean for 5 years from sitting in here. That's for starters, I'm clean. I ain't stealing no more. I ain't putting myself in jeopardy, and I ain't jeopardizing nobody else. He said, now, man, I done went to college. I done got a college degree while I'm in here. Then he was released from prison, and the brother's life was completely turned around. He married. He got a family. He got a great job. He go to work every day. He's a productive citizen. I mean, so he looks back on his incarceration, even his drug abuse, and it taught him how to appreciate the things in life that he had taken for granted and was missing. Because he said, man, my life was just in a blur. I didn't even know what was going on. He said, now I appreciate every day I wake up. That's what I mean. Even in your missteps in life, there is a purpose for the missteps. Every time you fail, there was a reason for the failure. See, what I had to do was I had to learn that all of my failures taught me how to get back up. So I became a very strong and tough person in getting back up. And then I was down and out so long that it taught me how to really appreciate the up. And so I've taken all of that and used it, those experiences that happened to me, and I became a more experienced person. So next time when people talk about me who don't know me, it don't shake me, because everybody not going to like you, man. You might as well go and get on this train right now. And so what I'm saying to you out there is the quickest way to lose focus on your future is to keep focusing on your past. Let it go. Man, go forward. It's over. You made it. You got through it. You're beyond it. Yeah, he left. But like I told this lady on my TV show the other day, sometimes the breakup is the blessing. I know it's hard to break up because now you're lonely and you by yourself. But man, wasn't you in misery when you was in that? Weren't you in complete misery in that? Now, you kept asking God to fix it, but it take two people to fix a relationship. It don't just take one. It take two to make a thing go right. It take two to make it out of sight. See, you know, that was a song, but man, that's so true. You really do have to have two people wanting a relationship to work. It can't just be one person wanting a relationship. So you can pray about the relationship all you want. If the other person don't want you no more and ain't gonna act right, you can't make him do that. Or you can't make her do that. So man, the relationship, the breakup sometimes is a blessing. It's over. Let it go. Go forward. Quit looking at how much time you wasted. Man, that kills people from getting the next. If you constantly dwelling on how much time I gave him and how much time I gave her, and now here I am, lost and alone. All right, you ain't wasting no time. Some of the times was good. A lot of them was bad. So what you gonna do? Now, you ain't gonna have no future because you gonna keep focusing on your past? Are you serious? So now you're asking God to give you another relationship when you don't even have enough sense to appreciate the fact that you are now available for another relationship. But you steady asking God for a new relationship, but you are yet to be grateful that you are in a position to have a relationship and you keep harping on the past. You don't think he hear that? I'm just a dude with a show, and I hear it all the time. Let it go. Go forward. It's over. You made it. He brought you through it. You conquered. You survived it. Why are you dwelling on it and making it the cross around your neck when clearly he had removed it for you? Now, all you got to do is come on. So if you're sitting behind them walls, brothers and sisters, I'm talking directly to you. Sometimes, man, you just got to get it right. All this repeat offender business, that's for who is that for? How ignorant can you be to keep giving your life back to the penal system? Be free, man. Walk the streets. Do the right thing. Ask God to help connect you. He can do anything. You think he can't give you a job? Are you serious, man? Put some faith on it. Let's move forward, y'all. Let it go. Let's move.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to perform, to reenact, to act out, and to be about. We are here to excavate, which means to dig up. We are here to rejuvenate. That means to bring back to life. We are here to cultivate, which means to massage, bring forth, ease into. And then we are here to annihilate. Tear your mouth out. Laugh beyond compare. This is what we do on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm going to go backwards. A Tommy Tom.
Yes, sir, in the building.
A J. Anthony Brown.
Watch out there now, Reverend.
Junior Kill Spates.
Morning, Unc.
The Wonder Women of the show. Carla Farrell.
Good morning, sir. What's happening, Steve?
Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, Steve Harvey. Good morning.
And me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We is all
man.
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Counted for it.
Hey, man, let me tell you something.
What?
Tyler Perry sent me a link of Bishop T.D. Jake's sermon yesterday. I watched 37 minutes of it. If you have not seen his sermon from yesterday, live stream from the Potter's house, I don't know how to get it to you, but you need to see it.
Okay, that link.
I mean, live streaming from the Potter's house. This boy right here, this he was preaching.
What do you do now?
Greatest I've ever seen. I ain't really never heard nobody that. He is true.
What was the sermon about, Steve?
Realizing everything that's going on with you, man, it's hard to put in because he has so many good points. That what we are, we're not a culture, we're a kingdom. And that you got to realize that help is going to come to you in sources that you are not aware of. It was the way he did it, man. Oh, this dude right here. This one, man. It's a lot of people need to get out the preaching business.
Well.
Yeah, just stop, though. Just send everybody on over to the Potter's house.
Let me have your Bible. You're done.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Pastor Williams gonna go sit down.
Yeah, you need to get some buses and just ship them on over there. It's a lot of y'all can shut it
Collect
down.
them all.
Yeah. I know that ain't right to say, but that's probably
but
what
you're
need to
right.
happen.
All right, coming up at 32 after the hour, sir. Weekend review. We'll find out what happened over the weekend. What's going on? What'd we do? We'll be back at 32 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, happy Monday, everyone. Wow, and what a great Monday. Hopefully it will be, and it can be if we want it to be, right, Steve?
It's all on what you expect.
Yeah.
You control your attitude. You control your altitude. That's just a true statement,
brother.
folks.
I love it.
Yes, it is.
Now I'm in control of my attitude. You know, you can get me off balance just for a minute, but I collects myself real quick though.
Come on back.
Yeah.
Come on back toward the light.
Yeah.
Walk toward the light.
Yes.
Step forward.
And the best way to walk towards light is quit paying attention to people that keep coming out the dark.
Right.
Okay. All right. All
That's the
right.
best way to
Those
do
haters,
it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if somebody's spreading darkness, don't walk that direction.
Those haters, those negative people, that bad energy, stay away from it.
Yeah, man, light is the other way.
Let's do that today.
Walk towards the
Walk in the
light.
light.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see. How long?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we know who ain't gonna last the longest. Well, let's go. Let's just see how long.
On this
see
show?
who can
On this
walk
show?
Yeah, on this show,
toward
of
the light
course.
and
On
not
this show?
toward
Yeah.
the darkness. Okay.
Yeah.
Toward the light. I'm walking.
I tell you
Tell
what.
you right now, you want to
And
win some
I tell
money
you
on me,
what,
you need
if
to put it down now.
somebody-
Put it down.
If somebody look like they ain't gonna, like they walking towards the light, let's point it out.
Okay.
If we see somebody going down a dark path,
Okay.
point it out.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
First dark statement, point it out.
Okay.
I need to go home then.
No, Jay, you're still good. This is a clean slate. We're starting with a
I
clean
can't
slate.
do this for no 4 damn hours. I'm in jail.
Bitter man.
Okay,
I ain't
Jay.
got that much light in me.
You're starting off. That's not how you start
Already?
off now. Already, right? Point it out, Steve. That's right.
Stay in the light,
Already.
Jay.
Clean slate. Okay, stay in the
Be
light.
negative about
How much
us
are we
telling you
into
to
the
be
show right
positive.
now?
20 minutes.
We got 3 more hours, Jay.
You ain't gonna make it, though.
Jay.
This is not social media. This is real life right here. This
Well,
is
I'm
us
like the guy at
live.
the trail. Y'all go head on. I'll be right here. Just go head on. Forget about
Any
me.
questions? Anybody want some advice, knowledge, some uplift, some encouraging
Okay,
words,
well,
and
okay, I got a
situations?
Okay, go ahead. Carla said she had a question. Go ahead, Carla.
Since we're talking about being positive this morning, why don't you give some advice to J. Anthony Brown, Bitterman, about how turning that negative attitude into positive?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, let me
you're
see what
30,
you
James and Nate.
30-year friend, 35-year friend.
If I were J. Anthony Brown,
Go ahead.
I would realize that where I am today, I've exactly thought myself to that exact position. Now, he's in a good position.
Yeah.
He just doesn't
is.
look at how far he's come from where he started. And if
Ask
he
him why
would
is he
do
so
that,
bitter?
well, I know why he bitter.
Well,
Because, you know, he don't take rejection well. See, Jade is like this, you know. If he in a relationship and he loves the honeymoon phase.
Oh,
the
yeah.
beginning of the relationship.
Yeah,
But as soon as it turned into, what did you say? That's the beginning of the
wait,
end.
are you saying they can't even ask a question?
No.
Girl,
He said no.
okay, here, let me give you an example. Ask me some questions, Shirley. I'm
Now
Jay.
you gonna answer as me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
go
answer
ahead.
as Jay.
Okay, well, you said you wanted to have dinner tonight. What time are you going to pick me up?
So, damn, you just going to bother me about what time now? I said we was having dinner.
You can't ask him about
I just
what
need
time
to
you
know.
gonna eat.
Yeah, I just need to know. So I'll know when to be
But
ready.
damn, I'll be there when I get there.
Okay, well,
Baby.
well,
Baby.
what
Put
should
a baby on the end of
what
that?
should I wear? Are we
Baby
going?
on the end.
Are we going to a fancy restaurant or is it going to be casual? I just,
Damn, why we always got to go somewhere fancy?
I just,
You know, why can't we just go somewhere like regular people?
well,
That's cool.
So we just going to spend all the money eating?
He has no objection.
what should I wear? What do you think I should wear?
Clothes. The hell you what you want to go somewhere
That is
naked?
Jay. That is Jay. You nailing him, Steve.
You got it down.
Clothes.
Well, I mean, okay, so are we driving or are we going to take a car? Because
How
sometimes,
you
know.
think? How you think we go in a car?
Well, I know that, but sometimes, we may have a couple of cocktails or something, and
Oh, so now you gonna drink a lot too?
no, I'm just saying, I don't want you to drive if you've been drinking. That's all. I'm
I
looking
don't
out
drive.
for you,
I
honey.
smoke weed. I don't drive. Nobody drink.
There ain't none of me.
So is
Sam
that
in here and got all this stuff legalized that you still want to drink?
so is that what you're gonna wear?
Oh, you don't like what I got on?
I just asked if you were gonna wear that. If you're wearing a suit, then maybe I'll put on a
Hey, you know
cocktail
something?
dress.
Hey, you know something?
What?
This ain't gonna work.
It's over like that?
Yeah.
Over. Just for asking for what time we going to eat.
Can we at least get to dinner?
I don't see how this could possibly last.
Because I was gonna say if we went to dinner, I was gonna let you order for me.
You picky. Now you want me to order your food so you can be mad at what I done ordered. Nobody know what you want to eat.
Okay, well,
You
know,
don't even know where we going. How I'm gonna pick what you gonna eat?
Well, that's why I asked. Well, okay, well, I gotta ask you this. I have to ask you this. Now, will you be upset? Is it okay if I order a dessert?
Wow.
Why would he be upset?
So you gonna just sit up there?
I'm just
You don't care how you gonna look in 10 years, huh?
Judging.
So we just got to eat dessert every time we go out.
honey, I was being considerate because I know
Already.
you have diabetes.
Oh, but you gonna order dessert while I'm sitting over here just looking.
Which is why
That
I
ain't
asked.
thoughtful. That's why I got diabetes, cause of you.
Oh, now it's her fault.
Well,
She gave you diabetes.
well, if we go to the restaurant out by the water, is it okay?
What
if,
are we
like,
driving all the way down there by the water for?
Well, I thought it'd be nice, romantic walk after dinner. Maybe,
Romantic walk. You know how cold it be on that beach at night? Damn, now you want to eat, get the flu, now you sick,
You got diabetes?
take off work, now I got to come by and bring soup by the house.
You know I got diabetes.
You know I got diabetes.
Coming up next, church complaints with Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam. Walk toward the
Damn.
light, people. You
light.
don't want to be Bitterman. We'll be back right after
That
this.
ain't none of me.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, weekend box office report. We'll tell you how Madea did at the movies. Oh, yeah. But right now, it is Monday, and you know what that means. Reverend Motown, Deacon Def Jam are here with today's church complaints.
We are here today, gathered at the building, preparing to hear what is wrong now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Deacon.
Pastor, we got a situation. The singles ministry had a fight at Madea's movie, Madea's family funeral.
Oh, no.
Brother Van Belton, better known as Big Van, bought a kitty popcorn and a kitty icy. And then tried to get a refill, but wanted it in jumbo size. I guess that set him off about his popcorn and icy because they didn't want to give it to him. And it's $2,000 in damages at the movie theater, and they want the church to pay for it.
What? Tell me the name of our parishioner.
Brother
again.
Van, Big Van, Brother Van Belton.
Big Van.
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows that Big Van has the mind of a 7-year-old.
Oh, really?
So I don't know why his mama wasn't with him at this movie theater. But once he tore the place up with his big ass, we are not responsible for that as a church. Because there's so many things going on. He's 5150. I think that's what they call him. Well, we just call him crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
He loose-minded.
Right. Well,
He ain't enclosed in his right mind. Therefore, we can't be responsible for him. And that's all I can say about that.
well, you have to talk about the $2,000, Pastor. The movie wants us to pay for this. And
I
the
just told you
ministry-
that's all we got to say about that. You gonna keep worrying about it, and we're not sending them 2,000. So what are
Okay,
we
and-
still talking about this for?
Well, the ministry didn't get to see the movie, so
Pastor.
that's another situation. It's
Who didn't see the movie?
the singles ministry. They didn't get to see the movie because the fight broke out at the popcorn place.
Why was Big Van at the single man? I just told you he had a mind of 7. Now, who wants to date Baby Huey? That big dumb ass
Baby
diaper
Huey?
wearing boy. He 49 years old, still wear a diaper. And I don't mean it depends either.
Don't put his business out like that.
Well, you need to know this.
All right.
The man still went to bed. I told you got to mind a 7-year-old.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving along. The usher board would like to have they putting a weight limit on the shouters. They want you to weigh in before you come into the service.
What?
That decides if you can shout or not, because this is too much. These people are throwing their backs out. These ushers are. So we're gonna have to do something about these heavy people shouting, Pastor. So they're gonna have to.
Well, we don't want to stop
scale.
the heavy people from shouting completely because they is tide givers.
Oh, that's
and the
why.
Lord said, "Come as you are." But we do want y'all to refrain from shouting on the right aisle, which has several loose floorboards in it. And that's where most of the damage is occurring at. So we want you to stay on the left side of the church, closer towards the rear door.
You gonna tell them what?
I know, really.
Pastor, they shout where the spirit hits them. You don't.
Well, we're trying to get them to lay down and shout.
Not standing up.
Yeah. You can do the same motion, just lay horizontal. Just lay down, same motion. It'll just save on the wear and tear of the floor.
Shout laying down.
Tell about it, dude.
We're going to bring in Sister Argale that's going to give a class on pew shouting.
Pew down.
How you can do it without jumping up. Because once you come back down, that's where our problems is. Shouters go up, and they don't mind you going up if you would just keep on, but you comes back down, which is knocking loose so many things. Go ahead.
The board.
All right, we have another issue. There is a problem with these big hats, Pastor. It's getting out of control. Our little people are complaining. They can't see during the service, and they are threatening to leave and join Little Savior's Gingerbread Baptist Cathedral on the other side of town.
We don't want to lose them, and I have told the little people congregation that all of their seats is on the front row in the balcony. That way ain't nobody in your way and you feel tall.
But it's hard to see over
Really,
the balcony
Pastor?
too, Pastor. It's hard for them to see over the balcony as well.
Now on the front row, Deacon, I was drilling holes in the wall
Oh, you were?
so they could peep through like a peephole.
Pastor, I don't think anybody wants to spend a service peeping through a hole and to watch an entire service, Pastor.
Well, until our building fund picks up and we can put see-through railings up, that's what we left with. And that's just going to be it. Or unless we could get the little people to shout and then on their jump up, they can see some then.
Okay.
It's like, up, and then they see a little bit, and then, up, and then they see a little bit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, move on.
We have a serious issue, Pastor. The usher board emergency hearing is tomorrow morning. Yes, it's an emergency hearing. We are missing 2 baskets of money from the tithing offering. Brother Caesar Jenkins has a new used car. He's our primary suspect that we are interrogating tomorrow.
Well, that's Brother Caesar Jenkins got a used car?
Brother, new used car.
Well, look like I'm gonna whoop Caesar ass, cause that was the love offering collection.
Yeah.
That was to come to me.
Oh, that was your money. Okay.
And I'll be exactly how much is missing, Deacon?
I think it was around $1,200 or $1,300, Pastor.
You know what? That's Caesar was with me when I was down at the lot the other day looking at that car.
Really?
1,200 Black Buick.
Black Buick.
I'll be damned.
But they gonna be talking to him the same way they did Kavanaugh, Pastor. So that he's gonna be in the hot seat.
Who's gonna talk to him like Kavanaugh? Who was you talking about, Deacon?
All of the deacons.
Oh,
At the
Judge
hearing.
Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was talking about. Kavanaugh Kaepernick.
No.
That's Colin.
Colin is his first name, Pastor. Colin. The one that
I
took
get
the
them
knee.
confused all the time.
Do you now?
Kavanaugh and Kaepernick.
Wasn't that boy that Neil
Yes.
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 lost his job, got his check? You ain't heard from him?
All right, we gotta go, Pastor and Deacon. Thank you all so very much. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news. Okay, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, in entertainment news, let's start with the weekend box office report. The top 3 movies this weekend. Number 3, Alita: Battle Angel, making $7 million. Number 2, a Madea Family Funeral,
Yes,
27
yes,
point,
Killer movie, man.
27.
27.1, and she wasn't even in, but I think it was like 2,000 and something theaters. Because I saw that, I saw
Funniest
Tyler's
movie,
post.
Really. This
Yeah.
is his
Wow.
funniest movie.
Yeah.
It is hilarious, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, number 1, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, 30 million. So not too far apart. Congratulations,
All right,
Tyler
Tyler.
Perry.
Was that the
DP.
first week for Hidden
Yes.
Dragon?
Oh, the first week for How to Train Your Dragon.
That's been out for a while.
And it's
Oh, it has-
animation.
yeah,
you
it's
know
a-
those
Oh,
animations.
it's kids.
Kids,
They
yeah,
come
kids.
every week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got to take them 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a porno movie when I first heard it, but it's not.
How to
It's
Train Your
kids.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
That's my
Or
Go on, boy.
Was it that part or the second part, The Hidden World?
Training your dragon. That part right there.
Heading down that dark alley we were talking about.
Come back to the
Y'all.
light, Jay. Come back to the
He not
light.
coming back.
Congratulations to Tyler Perry, though.
TP.
Yeah.
Go ahead, boy.
Medea's last movie, though.
Great movie. It
Yeah.
was so funny.
Yeah. We
It is
love
hilarious.
Medea. Yeah.
He did a good job.
Well, in other entertainment news.
Medea done made so much damn money. I ought to come out as Medea's sister.
Count it off.
Oh, damn.
In other entertainment news, like I was saying, Valencia P. Love. This is the woman now who paid for R. Kelly's bail. Remember last week? She's reportedly received a bomb threat at her one-time workplace, which just so happens, I hate this, that just so happens to be a daycare. All right? Yeah, that's really sad. Chicago police confirmed the details of the bomb scare, saying multiple calls came in Saturday reporting a bomb threat. Law enforcement sources
Well,
say...
come on, y'all. Now, we can't hurt no kids.
No.
Really?
That's crazy.
No.
That makes no sense at all.
No.
We can't hurt children.
No.
Not babies now. Come on.
Yeah, law enforcement sources, Steve, say that authorities did not find an explosive device at the daycare center. That was great news, and luckily
Come on
no
now.
one
Let's
was
just
injured.
hope that's a one-time threat, mimic.
Yeah.
The
This is getting
babies
out of
now,
hand.
really,
Yeah.
man. You.
Yeah,
you
she
on
doesn't
way.
work there. They said she
Yes,
worked there
it's
one
her
time. So
former.
thank goodness.
Mhm.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
one was hurt.
Yeah.
You mad at R. Kelly? Come on.
Yeah.
Now.
Valencia P. Love, you'll recall, posted the $100,000 bond for R. Kelly. She also posted a lengthy statement afterwards saying R. Kelly wasn't a monster and that she was inclined to believe he's innocent of the charges he's facing. What? Maybe she didn't see the movie?
No,
Surviving
she
R.
didn't see
Kelly?
none of the
Yeah.
Docuseries.
Maybe she
none
didn't
of
see
the
that.
news. Nothing.
Maybe she, yeah. And some sad news to report. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of former contestant of The Voice. 33-year-old Joyce Freeman passed away from an extreme case. Yeah, I saw this on the Instagram. From an extreme case of pneumonia and a blood clot. Joyce was a fan favorite, and Miley
Yeah,
Cyrus
just a
really,
shaved
really,
head.
really
She
loved
could
her.
sing,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she could sing. Yeah, she could sing.
Really sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of stars are doing tributes and
Yeah.
just fans all over social media. So, man.
And she was on Miley Cyrus's team, so yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember that, Jay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Wow.
Really sad.
33 years old.
Yeah, just
Young.
33.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Several Democratic presidential hopefuls visited Selma, Alabama on Sunday to commemorate the 54th anniversary of the bloody Sunday civil rights march in the city. Senators Bernie Sanders and Cory Booker, who have each announced their 2020 candidacies, were among those in attendance for services and a march to mark the anniversary. Senator Sherrod Brown from Ohio, who is considering his own White House bid, was also in attendance. The original march occurred on March 7th, 1965, when peaceful demonstrators marched from Selma toward Montgomery and were violently attacked by law enforcement as they attempted to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge. On Sunday afternoon, demonstrators again marched across the same bridge. The presence of the 2020 hopefuls in Selma highlighted the urgency of candidates to appeal to black voters ahead of the primaries.
Trump wasn't down there. Huh? Did he go support?
Come on.
Nope. Don't believe
Trump
so.
don't know where Selma at.
He's never even heard of the event.
No. What bridge?
Wow. And Marvin Gaye is getting his own postage stamp. Wow. That's big.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is big.
That's
Yeah.
outstanding. Yeah.
He'll be commemorated on a stamp from the U.S. Postal Service, which will debut at an event in Los Angeles on April 2nd, which would have been his 80th birthday.
Wow.
Marvin Gaye's presence and unique sound will live on forever through his music and now through the mail, the Postal Service said. Yeah, the stamp is set to feature
That's nice.
a portrait of Marvin Gaye. He died back in 1984 with a picture mimicking vintage vinyl cover art. Marvin Gaye's stamp will be part of the Postal Service's Music Icon series, which also includes stamps of Elvis, John Lennon, and Sarah Vaughan.
All right, huh?
Yeah.
So congratulations,
Hey, let me
Marvin
ask you
Gaye.
a question.
Yes.
When the last time, and this is for everybody, when the last time you mailed a letter?
I just mailed one Friday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But I use the post office all the time because I have
Yeah, I
friends that
use
work at the post office. So
I ain't
keep
mailed
it
nothing
going.
this year.
Yeah.
I mail bills and everything.
Yeah,
I do
I
all
just-
that. Buy stamps and all that.
Yeah.
I tell you this, the line's still long down there.
Boy,
But the I'll
noon on
tell you
Monday?
this.
Yeah, it still is.
I'll tell you this, Steve. One of the reasons I mailed it was because I had some stamps in my purse, in my wallet. I found some stamps. So
I haven't mailed a letter.
Yeah.
I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Or mailed a
I
bill
can't
payment or
remember
anything,
mailing.
Steve?
No, all my bill payments are done through a bill service.
When last time you
I know what
actually
you're
saying.
paid the
Still
bill?
lying.
I know.
When the last time you cut
Answered your
the
next
yard,
question.
Steve?
What's
When
the
last time you
question? Cut
When the last time you cut the yard?
cut the yard.
Yeah, cut the yard.
All right, look, we got to get
All
out
right,
of
man,
here.
when we come back, I'll answer this question.
All right, coming up next, Steve is going to tell us the last time he cut grass when we come back. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are. Please enlighten us. Tell us, when's the last time you cut grass? Your own grass. Okay.
What
I
you
haven't
got,
cut the
Steve?
grass since.
Well, then tell everybody what you're talking about because you're just talking about cutting the grass. Last break, Tommy asked you when was the last time you cut the grass?
Yeah, when the last time you cut the yard?
grass. I said,
Honestly speaking, probably had to
Once
be.
Take your time.
You said,
Oh, last time I cut some grass, probably
30 years ago.
Not 30 years ago.
It's possible, though,
He's
sure.
62, though. He's
no, for real,
62.
85.
1985.
Yeah. So I cut some grass. Yeah. 1985.
There's no way he could do it now, though, because his yard's way too big. Yeah. There's
No,
no
the
way.
minute they see his ass out there, things going bad, Steve.
Family
I
Feud
mean,
check
I
it slowed
became
up.
homeless
Family
after
Feud
that,
done
so I
dried
didn't
up. Hey,
have
what's
nowhere.
going on?
Then after I got out of homelessness, I had an apartment. I ain't had to cut no grass. My first house I bought in 90. First house I ever owned, I bought in 95, 96.
Really?
1995, 1996
What was that at?
in Plano, Texas. That was my first time owning a home.
You were balling.
Now, my first house was like amazing. That was my first house.
God is good.
Man, come,
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
time.
come on. And that's just real talk. I just ain't cutting no grass.
That's okay. All right.
Come on, man.
Thank you for
Well,
clearing
man,
that
you
up.
cut some
All right.
grass, Tommy. Go, come on.
We didn't last any of us.
Tommy, come on, baby. Jay, when the last time you cussed with
I got
I got
diabetes.
one
I
better
can't
than
cut
that. Hell,
grass.
Shirley, when you ever cuss with that?
Ever. I wouldn't even know the first time.
So
You
now it
cut
ain't so
grass,
crazy. Tommy, when the last time you cut some grass? Come on, rich boy. Chateau.
It's been at least 10 years.
See that? Jay, how long?
I can't cut grass. I got diabetes, Steve. I can't cut grass.
Wow.
Loose grass break me
All right,
down.
Carla,
Well,
come
yeah,
on.
come
What you
on.
got for us?
Yeah, when the last time you actually been on the phone arguing with somebody about a light bill?
No.
When the last time you did that?
And ask him how much is his light bill.
Yeah.
And what is it?
Or where to pay it
Where to pay it?
if you had to go down there.
You don't know what
dog,
down there
You
is.
don't know.
I
You
don't
don't
even
know.
know what y'all talking about. I ain't. And last time I walked in my house, there wasn't no lights.
I want to hear this.
I was back when I was cutting grass in 85. 85.
85.
85 was a turning point, boy.
All right, when the last time you stood out at a pump and pumped gas? You.
Oh, that ain't bad. I actually did that probably about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I was driving I got a Cadillac, man, an old car. And I was driving
Your
it.
vintage Cadillac, yeah.
And I looked down and I was right at a gas station and it sputtered. And I had never put gas in it. So I whipped into the gas station right quick and my car ran out of gas at the gas pump.
Wow.
But here the problem I had though. I sat at gas with a drop top 1940 Cadillac. I'm sitting there and couldn't find the gas cap for 30 minutes. I had to call the dude that worked for me and ask him, where is the gas cap on the 1940 is under the tail light.
You had to be laughing at
Yeah,
you.
man.
the tail light.
Yeah, man. You lift up the tail light. It's horizontal. You lift up the tail light, and the gas cap is under the tail light. How the hell would I know that? I was out there 30 minutes touching, had the trunk open, all kind of mess. Man.
Wow.
You should see me with that, but I had the handle in my hand,
Yeah.
just walking around the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love
I can't believe that, man.
Wow, 1985.
I can't wait to have them problems.
All right, up next, the nephew is here. He is in the building with today's prank phone call. I can't wait to hear what this one's going to be about. Prank phone call for today coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, around 4 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter. Check this out for a subject. Can't keep living a lie. This one's deep right here. I don't even know. Okay,
Yeah,
but right now, yeah,
You can live a lie if you work it,
Good
man.
money.
I'm gonna just tell you.
I don't know about this lie though. This is a lie.
10
All right.
years.
Ooh. Wow. True confessions.
I'm sorry.
Walk to the light, everybody. Remember.
Yeah,
All right.
come over here with me.
Yeah. All right, the subject, like I said, is can't keep living a lie. But right now, it is the nephew here with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us, Neff? What you got?
My auntie's bike.
What is all that yelling?
You have to be aggressive when you doing pranks, girl. My auntie's bike.
Okay. What about
All right.
just a bike?
Yeah, it's my auntie bike though. My auntie's bike. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Vaughn.
This Vaughn?
Hey man, this K Dub, man. Listen, do you know somebody that live on?
Yeah, my mama stay on. Hey, who is this?
Hey, this K Dub, man. My auntie Miss Tinsley, she live on. Now my auntie say you came over here and stole a bicycle and some other stuff out of her garage.
Okay, hold up. Well, first of all, who is you, man? I stole a bike out somebody's garage. Who is this? Who is K? I don't know no K Dub.
This is K Dub, man. My auntie Miss Tinsley live down the street from your mama. And my auntie just got you telling me you the one came over here and took a bike and a toolbox or something out of that garage.
Man, first of all, I don't even know no damn Miss Tinsley. And second of all, I don't steal. Your auntie Miss Tinsley say I stole something out of her garage. Put her on the phone, man. Put your auntie on the phone. I ain't stole nothing from nowhere. I ain't got to steal.
She can't talk. My auntie can't talk to you.
Why she can't talk? She say I stole something.
No, my auntie deaf. She sign language me and told me that you the one stole the bike.
Your auntie deaf and she told you, she sign language you and said I stole the bike.
Hold on, wait just a minute.
How you get my number?
Hold on,
How
wait a minute, man.
my
She
number,
sign
man?
language with me now. Hold on. Okay, she say quit all that damn lying. You know damn well you the one that stole the bike.
Hey man, hold up. So your auntie is cussing me out through you in sign language. That's you telling me that I done stole the damn bike. Say, man, hey, first of all, how the hell you even get my number, man?
I got your number from some people that live down the street that say that I asked them for Miss, ain't your mama Miss?
Yeah, Miss, my mama.
Okay, well, look, man, the people down the street evidently knew your number. I told them I needed to talk to you. Soon as my auntie told me that you was the one that stole the bike out the garage. Now, look, I ain't trying to have no problem. I just need you to bring the bike
Can you, hey, man, all that, can you sign language back to your auntie?
Yeah, I can sign language back to her.
Tell her that I said that I ain't stole no bike. How about that? Tell your auntie I ain't stole no damn bike.
Right now, man, hold on.
I'm a grown man.
I'm trying to tell her right now. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. She's saying something. She said your black is lying, and you know damn well you got that bike.
Man, look here, man. You, your damn auntie, that street with nobody on this street except for my mama. I'm a grown man. What the I gotta steal a bike for? Your deaf, she must be dumb too. She deaf and dumb. She think I stole something. I don't even know y'all. Who the are you?
My auntie ain't deaf and dumb, dude. Okay, my auntie don't never lie. And if Miss Tinsley say that somebody took something, that dog, she telling the truth. My auntie don't be lying, and just to be lying, why she just gonna lie on you? Why she gonna pick you out?
Man, you know what? I don't know what's going on, but I ain't got no reason to steal no bike. Now I got a car that ain't paid for. I'm a grown man. I'm trying to get custody of my son. So I'm gonna come in somebody's garage and steal a bike. Is you crazy? You crazy as she is, man. Get out my line with that.
Hold on. My auntie talk.
I don't give a what she's saying.
Wait a minute, man. I'm trying to see what she's saying. Oh, she say that black know damn well he took that bike. And he better bring that damn bike back.
Okay, that's that. Look at, man, I don't know why you still on my line, man. I ain't took no bike. The dumb auntie is lying. Is she even
hey, man, hey, dog, let me tell you something. You gonna respect my auntie. You hear me?
Hey, man, you gonna respect me. You call my phone with that. I'm here trying to get my together. You call me some. Hey, who are you? Who the are you? I don't know who this is. I don't know.
I'm K-Dub, man. I'm K-Dub. Everybody know K-Dub.
I ain't never heard of no K-Dub on in my life. My mama been staying on for 15 years. I ain't never heard no K-Dub. I ain't heard no Miss Tinsley. I ain't heard about no deaf lady. I ain't seen no bike. Get the off my line, man.
Hey, man, see, you gonna make me go down and steal something out of Miss house if you don't bring that damn bike back.
Oh, you got me up. Bring somebody to my mama house if you want to. I'm on my way over there. Bring somebody to my mama house. My family is gonna be over for you. The deaf dumb ain't you got. Whoever the down there gave you my number. Everybody, you got me up. We'll blow this up. I'll that street up. You go by my mama house. You better not step in my mama grass. You come by my mama plant. I'm gonna you up. You got me up. You gonna turn me to the dark side. I'm on my way right now. I don't know why we still on the phone.
Wait a minute. What you say? My auntie say ain't nobody scared of your.
Ow, crazy. Say, tell your deaf auntie to bring her outside, and I'll bet you she hear them licks I'm gonna be putting on your. Yo, I'll beat your. She gonna be undeaf today. I bet she get cured when she see me whooping your.
Hey man, hey, look, I ain't coming by myself, homie. Tommy gonna be there with me. Tommy gonna help me whoop your.
Who the is Tommy? Tommy who?
Tommy, man, nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your mama, Miss Vera.
That's that right there, man. My mama, no, I don't like nobody with him, man. God,
your mama say, my son love me to death. He don't let nothing. He take care of me. He don't let nothing go wrong with me. He don't let nobody mess with me. He said, all you got to do is act like you gonna do something to his mama.
Oh man, well I hope she heard that. I hope she hear me cussing like I did, man. God, I'm in the mirror sweating. I'm mad for real. Y'all did this one, man. I swear to God, I wasn't myself. Don't judge me, man. Tell my mama she wrong for that too, dude. What's up, nephew?
What up, baby? You off the chain, boy. You off the chain. You just like me,
man,
boy. You love your mama. I ain't mad at you. Hey, I gotta ask you, man, one more thing. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, without a doubt, man. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. With nephew Tommy, man. Without a doubt.
Hey, man, tell Miss Vera I said, hey, all right?
We're gonna go drop off that little $200. But she wanna play games though, you know what I'm saying? The joke might be on her now, bro.
Crazy.
How y'all felt about that with me?
You play too much.
Yeah.
We've been talking all day about being still walking into the light. Is that in
Yes.
the light or the darkness? Where am I when I do that?
Staying
You're in the
positive.
darkness, but you're in a good place.
Good energy.
You know what? March 15th, I'm in Washington, D.C. at Bethesda Blues and Jazz Club. Friday night, March 15th, Bethesda Blues and Jazz Club. It's a hot spot in D.C., and I will be there. So tickets are on sale right now. I got 2 shows at Bethesda Blues and Jazz Club, Washington, D.C., the home of WHUR.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm slanging these jokes. You think I'm finna do some jazz?
That was not necessary.
You thought I was finna be singing?
Not necessary. Yeah, you in the dark, Sheriff. You just walked into the dark. Are you happy now?
Why she put
Come back to light,
throwing
Sheriff.
darkness now, Carla. She is
right
throwing
into the
dark.
dark.
She
What
throwing.
is
You
That
gonna
was
be
shade.
doing in there?
That was shade.
That was shade.
That was
Okay.
shade. That was
Okay,
it.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, that's
That's what that was, T.
We all gonna be walking in the light, but then we throwing dark.
No.
Okay.
She wouldn't
That
flip the
was pretty
switch.
enlightening for me, though.
She flipped the switch.
So what is you going to be doing up there?
And for those that didn't know, we were talking about we were going to be positive to each other.
We supposed to be walking in the light being positive.
Tommy.
No.
What?
I love you.
You don't love me.
I love you. I love you.
Whatever.
Answer the question. What is you going
You
to
full
do?
of darkness. You full of darkness.
All right, nephew, thank you. Listen, up next, it is the Strawberry Letter subject. Can't keep living a lie. Tommy, I love you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need some advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Here we go, Dark Lady. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
My hair's light. Okay, listen, subject, can't keep living a lie. Dear Steve and Shirley, I married my husband by mistake. He is in law enforcement on a special drug task force, but I'm starting to think that he is involved on the wrong side of the law. We have a nice, big, lavish house, and he just bought me a very expensive car that's so nice, I can't even drive it to work. It just doesn't add up. After asking him millions of questions and getting half-wit responses, I threatened to leave him. I feel like I was definitely tricked into this marriage. It happened so quickly. He took me to dinner on New Year's Eve, proposed to me, and told me the next day we'd be in Bermuda. I flew to Bermuda with him and had a fairy tale wedding 3 days later. Steve and Shirley, I got caught up. Now the gifts and surprises keep coming, and it's not adding up. We dated for only 6 months before the wedding, and I do love him, but feel like I don't know everything I should know about him. He started getting mean when I make comments about the gifts. When I threatened to leave him, he said that would never happen. Uh-oh. How should I handle this? I can no longer live a lie. Please help. What? I'm scared. I'm scared for you. I'm scared for you.
Everybody on this show.
Yeah. I understand you could get, caught up in a whirlwind romance and everything, but getting married in 3 days and, this is definitely what happens when you move too fast and don't get to know a person before marriage. I got to ask you, you said you guys were together for 6 months. What were you guys doing and what were you doing in those 6 months? Were you just enjoying the gifts? Were you, I mean, you said you asked him a lot of questions, millions of questions, getting half-wit responses. Well, it seems like some red flags should have gone up then. I mean, really, if you really believe that he's on the wrong side of the law, do you have any proof? I mean, do you have any legit concrete proof? And who are you going to tell? I don't know. This sounds crazy to me. Are you questioning the price of the gifts? Are you questioning the number of the gifts or the types of the gifts that he gives you? You say he starts to get mean when you comment on the gifts. You got to stop commenting on these gifts. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if he is on the wrong side of the law, you're in trouble. This marriage is in trouble if he's on the wrong side. Because seriously, who are you going to tell? You can't go to the law if he's on the wrong side of the law and they're working together. But I mean, I know just from watching movies that sometimes when these guys are on these special task forces, they have to look the part, act the part, and all of that. So it could be that. You just move too fast. And that's all I can tell you, because if it's true what you think, I have no idea how you can get out of this. I really don't. Because you told him that you were threatening to leave him, and he said that would never happen. Dun, dun, dun. This is serious, Steve.
Hell, I'm scared too.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
I don't even know I don't want to answer this letter because he can find me.
Oh, yeah, because you're
I'm
famous.
He know where I am. I really don't want to even get involved with that. I don't even know what you even talking about. I don't know what you tripping for, because all he is man. Ooh. Look, I don't know what to tell you.
Crazy, right?
Girl, run.
Run.
You need to leave this country. You got a passport.
Witness protection.
Because you done got involved with a man that he is a law enforcement on a special drug task force. But I'm starting to think he's involved on the wrong side of the law. Why? Because y'all got a big-ass house. He done bought you an expensive car you can't even drive to work. Quit your job.
Just drive the car.
Hell,
Don't
just
drive
your car. Hell yeah, you quit. You ain't got no job. I'm driving the car. I'm finna be a housewife. Sit up here and act like I don't know what the hell going on. Mm-hmm. Now let's just get into the meat of this. Mm-hmm. You say you married him by mistake. Really?
Yeah.
How you married by mistake?
What does that mean?
You mistakenly got on the plane? You went to Bermuda by mistake? You had a fantasy wedding by mistake? You said I do by mistake? No, you didn't marry him. You didn't know who you was marrying, and you didn't marry him. Now, I think it's early enough where you can get this annulled. You can probably get this annulled.
Excuse me, Steve. Did you not read the line where it says, when I threatened to leave him, he said that would never happen?
That's different.
Okay.
See, that's different. You can get this done without him knowing about it.
I'm scared.
Listen, you're going to have to, you have an option here. You're scared of his ass. You ain't never heard of witness protection program?
Okay.
Change your name, leave the state. You're going to be living in Omaha somewhere. You black, they're going to turn you into a white woman, give you 3 white kids and a white husband. You just go about your life.
Oh, my God.
You ain't got to sit up and do this here no more, man. I don't know what to tell you.
In Omaha.
But damn it, I'm scared. I threatened to leave him. He said that'll never happen. Now, let's talk about this right here. What could really have happened? Yeah. When you're in drug enforcement, 3 things could be happening. You could be taking payoffs. Drug boys stay alive because you let them exist. You could be going in the building and you could be taking a cut. Or you drug busting people and you ain't turning in all the money.
Okay now.
Ain't no other way around this. Now you done got this car, this big house. You in drug enforcement. Now you done got yourself in a little situation. What you got to do is create a paper trail that says you don't know what the hell going on. All right? So when we come back, oh, Lord, it's going to be a reenactment.
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
Now, this one is going to be easy because surely you're going to ask me, the drug enforcement, do a series of questions that a wife would have to ask the man that's the drug enforcement.
Okay, you sure you don't want Jay to be the wife? Because he plays a great wife.
Jay will be the wife. Yeah.
Okay.
You thought about it?
Yeah. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response and a reenactment with Jay playing the wife at 23 after the hour. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. Can't keep living a lie.
She can't keep living the lie. Me and Shirley can't keep opening ourselves to exposure this way.
No.
Because we can't get involved in this here.
Be involved.
You married to a man that's in the drug enforcement agency. Y'all got a big house and he done bought you an expensive car. You can't even drive to work. Then what the hell we supposed to do? You done told the man you think it's a mistake. You sat up here trying to figure out how y'all living this large on his paycheck. You done told him you was thinking about leaving. He told you it'd never happen. I believe him.
Me too.
I don't know what to tell you. The best thing you can do is get it a no, but you got to start making your suspicions known. Mm-hmm. You can't report it to the police because the police usually be in on stuff like this.
Exactly. That's what I said.
No, hell no.
Who's she gonna tell? Yeah.
Who's she gonna tell? You can't go to the police department. It's never just one corrupt police officer. He's got to be working in tandem because if you're on the drug enforcement, you got to be down there with more than one person. You ain't walking in these houses by yourself.
Right. You got to have
now, I done seen
backup.
enough of these movies. I know good and hell well they got to split the money up.
Exactly.
So
everybody saw Training Day.
Here's your problem that's right. Here's your problem is you now have to find a way to tell him that you leaving. And let's see how you would bring it up to the, I'm the drug enforcement agency. Jay, you the wife. Let's go.
Ready? Samuel, can I talk to you for a minute?
Show, baby. What's happening?
Did you work last night?
Yeah, I worked last night.
Well, when I came into the bedroom, there's another fur coat. This is like the 15th fur coat. And my question
You like fur?
Is,
you like fur?
I love fur, but I have...
Ain't it cold outside?
It's very cold, but
Okay, well, what you tripping for then?
I'm not tripping. I'm just asking... Where are you getting these fur coats? And I got a box of diamond rings. A whole box.
Box of diamond?
Who needs a box of diamond rings?
You like diamonds?
I love diamonds.
Diamonds is girl best friend?
I'm never going to wear all these Gucci suits. No way in hell am I going to wear them.
Well, you can't wear the Gucci suits now because we supposed to be boycotting.
Right.
But you're buying them. You're bringing them in here.
Hey, I ain't got time for all this trying to figure out what we boycotting when I'm at the mall.
Can I just say this? There's 55 flat screen TVs in the basement. Now,
What?
Who needs 55 flat screen TVs?
Hey, look here.
He gets so mean when you ask him about that.
Look here. You want to live a nice life. That's what I'm trying to provide.
I'm living my best life. I mean, you're a great provider.
Okay, then what you tripping for?
We don't have the room.
You ain't got the room. Oh, you need a bigger house?
Oh, Lord. I'm doing 62
Hey, box all this stuff up. We moving Friday.
Friday?
Yeah. I'm going to be out on another run Thursday night. We better move Friday.
We're moving Friday?
Friday. You ain't got enough room. We moving Friday.
Box all this stuff up.
Where am I box all this stuff up by Friday? What?
Hire somebody.
I got 13 poodles in the backyard. 13 poodles.
How many?
13.
Game is good.
You know, hey, I ain't bought now one of them damn dogs.
But they're back there. Help me with this.
Hey, listen to me.
Yes, I'm listening.
I am in the business of drug enforcement. I'm enforcing these drug people. These people can't be living all that. You know, we out here obeying the law and everything. They living how they want to live. Now, some things pop off every now and then. You ain't got to worry about it. Just keep living your best life.
But can you just tell me what's really going on? Because this don't
Hey,
make
look here.
no
Hey,
sense.
with your little Duval-looking ass. Listen to me.
I got 14 dining room tables. I don't need 14 tables. Really?
You eating, ain't you?
I got 8 couches. What is 8 couches?
You sitting there, you watching TV, ain't you?
55 TV.
Oh my God.
What?
Well, I mean, where's this stuff coming from? What are you up to? What are you?
Where it's coming from? Coming from the stove.
You're
Where
going
you
to the
think
same
it's
store to
coming
buy
from?
another damn couch? Really?
You getting a new house?
Check.
You know
Getting a
what?
new house Friday.
This some of this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me.
It don't make no sense to you.
And my mother said it don't make sense either. My mother
Nobody give a
said
damn about your mama.
You think about leaving? You thinking about leaving them?
I'm thinking about leaving. Yeah, I have decided.
Wait. You think about leaving where?
Leaving here.
Leaving here.
I gotta leave. Ain't no damn room in here. I gotta leave.
You get a new house Friday.
Too much stuff.
We're rich ass hoarders. That's what we are.
So you think you gonna leave me?
Every day.
So you think you gonna leave me?
I'm gonna. Those were my plans.
That ain't gonna ever happen. Ever. Try it. Be the last time you leave somebody. Matter of fact, be the last time you leave.
Well, I just take my ass and sit on one of these mini couches.
And that's exactly what the hell you ought to do with your complaining ass.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sitting up here with your ungrateful ass. I give you everything that you act like you don't want it.
How many refrigerators do you have?
When you put it
How
like
many?
that,
Is this El
how many
Chapo?
what?
How many refrigerators do you have?
We got 45 refrigerators.
You got 45
16 deep
refrigerators, and that's if you keep running your damn.
Enough said. Not going.
You gonna have a finger in each one of them.
I'm done. I'm here to stay.
That's what I thought.
Do you work?
Look at me.
You
Happy.
still work?
No, I don't work.
She better keep her job.
Yeah.
You know where she is.
Yeah.
Do you see that smile on my face? I am happy.
What do you drive to work?
One of these Bentleys is 16 out there.
You got so many. One of these
So
Bentleys.
many,
Ooh, she's scared.
Wow. Ooh, well,
you can't make her ass happy.
all right. Well, listen, we got to get out of here. We got to go. You can email us.
Or be safe.
Yeah, or Instagram us, Witness Protection. Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM. Now, coming up in 10 minutes, it is Carla's Reality Update, a special Monday edition right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's Monday, special edition of Carla's Reality Update. Carla, let's go, Tommy.
Girl.
Let's go. We have a special edition. What did I say there?
You puking. That's what
Breaking
you
news.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Like Carla Farrell is here with Reality Update.
All right, thank you, nephew. Yes, this is a special edition on Monday. I hope everybody had a chance to check out Real Housewives of Atlanta. Child. Child.
Hit the
What
fan.
had happened,
Did it
though?
hit the fan, Carla?
Yes, Jay. Yes. All right. So check this out, guys. Nene, she decided to have a wig party.
what?
Just saying bye-bye to you.
wig?
So she wanted all of the girls to come to the party without wearing a wig, weave, any hair extensions, hair clips.
Just your natural hair.
Just your natural
How'd
hair
that
coming.
Who does that?
How did that go?
What that look like?
Yeah,
How'd that
what's
go?
about? And so you had to rock your own hair.
Probably
So
was a short
anyway,
party.
shut up.
In the words of Dr. Phil, how that's working for you?
Yeah.
And then I didn't even get the theme of that because I mean, as women, you can still have long hair and rock weave and wigs and do all
absolutely.
that.
I have several
Yeah, so
girlfriends
I
that
didn't
do.
even get all that. But anyway, Shamari DeVoe, this is Ronnie DeVoe's wife. She was there at the party and she invited two friends. How you gonna invite two friends to somebody else's party? But anyway, yeah, she came to Nene's house, two friends, and this girl got drunk. Shamari. She was really, really intoxicated.
Oh, Shamari
And
got drunk.
Portia and Marlo, they were late to the party. And Marlo came about 6 hours late to the party.
They should just stayed at home.
Right. So Nene was, she was throwing shots at Portia and Marlo for being late or whatever. But then Marlo got sick of it. And so Marlo was basically saying that Greg who was in the hospital. He had surgery. He had to go back to the hospital. Anyway, Marlo's point was that Greg text Marlo to say, check on Nene, check on my wife. And he also texted the same message to Cynthia. So Marlo's point was the day before, she was all concerned about Nene, checking on her. She was afraid that Nene was going through something because it was really serious what was happening with Greg. And so Nene broke down. I mean, she had a mental breakdown at this party, crying, just falling apart. Candy, everybody was trying to comfort her. Candy was even saying, you've never seen Nene break down like that. So I guess it just came out. All of that of what she was dealing with Greg, with her husband. And Marlo was like, look, I'm your friend. I'm your sister. I care about you. I called your son. So it just all came out. Then later on, so it seemed like they squashed that, right? Everybody came together. They were all still there hanging out. Shamari, she still was intoxicated. She's vomiting in the bathroom, all on Eva's shoes. It was a mess.
Shoes.
Yeah, it was just bad. It was just not sexy. It's just not a good look for you to get like that,
That kind of
Nobody.
That kind of
Yeah.
It's never
Yeah, like, boo, what you doing? You gotta, pull yourself together. So Marlo, all of them, they're upstairs. They checking on Nene. Okay, you've calmed down now. You're cool. And then Portia and Candy said, hey, y'all were all up here. You forgot about us. We want to check out your closet, Nene. What's up with your closet? Because, Nene always talks about a closet in her house. Nene, the girls went to go look at the closet. This is Portia and Candy. Now take a listen to what happened.
Steve, go get them and bring them out. My closet's a mess. All right.
Ooh, this is where it's at.
Right here. Y'all gonna make me get the fight.
Nah, let your friends go. These are your friends.
Shut up. Don't try on. You gonna get the argument. Hey, I'm gonna cuss y'all out and put y'all out my closet because all y'all trying to be nosy.
I love
it. This is gold.
Yes.
At the end of the day, don't go.
What happened?
Back. Get the out of my closet. Don't play with me. I will you up.
Nene, stop this.
Nene, calm down. She pregnant. Don't do that, mother. Don't. Let me go. Come on, let me go.
Take my mic. I don't want to shit. I'm on
What was going on?
Over
What happened?
She went off. She just went off. She grabbed the cameraman, the photographer. She pulled him by his shirt. She pulled them back. She did not want them in the closet. She ran after them, and it was like the end. Obviously, this will be a cliffhanger for next week. But at the end, it sounds like that was Portia saying, take this off of me. Take this mic. Because Portia's pregnant.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you running, charging at her. This man has a camera. It was just unbelievable that she did all of that about them looking in her closet.
That sounded crazy.
You see over
It
the
sounded crazy.
Did you see anything in the closet?
I mean, what? What's in the closet that they don't already have?
What the hell
Shoes,
in that
bags?
closet?
Yeah.
We got to get in there now.
Yes.
Set somebody off like that.
Yeah,
Somebody
I think
must
it's
be
everything.
tied up in there or something.
I don't know. And then you know what? They did, Marlo or Cynthia did bring her a cocktail after she had her first breakdown. So
No. Cocktail, you don't need nothing mixed. When you go off like that, you can't mix it with juice and stuff. You need something or just on rocks.
So is this because of the stress she's going through with Greg, or is this about something else?
I don't know.
Yes.
But what
I
is in
think
that
it's a
closet?
combination of things. I think
What's
it's
in
a
the
combination.
closet?
We need to get
Lot
what's in that
tags,
closet.
What's in there? She don't want nobody.
Yeah.
We got to go and take a field trip in that closet. All of them.
But she better not be
we
home.
got to see what's
We
in
got
it.
to see what's in there.
Might have just been
Now we
hair
really
in there.
want to see what's in it.
What?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Steve?
What, Steve?
Might have just been hair in there. Hair.
Just some hair.
Just a hair closet, just full of hair.
This was crazy. If you watched it last night, hit me up at Lips by Carla. We can continue talking about the ladies, the peaches, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Wow.
Thank you, Carla. Coming up at the top of the hour, the guys are going to talk about two of the newest, biggest contracts in sports history. Wow. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time to talk sports, guys. Junior, what you got? What's going on?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
This money is for real out here in this baseball. Why we didn't play?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I need to understand. What the hell are we doing on radio? We need to be fielding, hitting,
Say fielding.
swinging. I mean, Bryce Harper signed a contract to play for the Philadelphia Phillies for $13,330,000.
Wow.
God.
Wait a minute, hold up, dog.
13
What?
13 years, $330 million.
Hey, Junior, is these numbers too big for you?
They too big.
You want to let somebody else read it?
Man,
1,300 million.
So 13 years.
$33,000 for the year.
Yeah.
Boy,
It's
what?
a lot of money, Junior.
13 years, $330 million.
Why is we telling jokes?
13 years, 330 million.
God.
And then Manny Machado signed a deal with the Padres for 10 years, $300 million.
Hey,
What is we doing?
What they doing with this baseball?
No. How hard is baseball? You ain't got to be successful 30% of the time.
Yeah, but it's hard, though.
You
It's
can hit me
hard
every
to
day
hit that
in the
ball.
head with a baseball. Every day.
What, Jay? What?
For that much money, you can hit me in the head every day. I wouldn't even swing. I just get hit and go on.
330 million?
300 million over 10 years is 30 mil a year.
Yes, it is.
30
Okay, so
million
what
a
about
year.
13 years?
Wow.
I think Manny's got the better deal.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Either one of them deals.
But either
Is there
one.
a signing bonus that comes with that? Like when you
they
sign?
do.
Oh,
And
man.
but see, in baseball, they money be guaranteed.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's done. It's guaranteed.
So
The
if they get
season
hurt,
is so long.
if they get hurt, they in. If they have a bad year, they get paid.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't how it work in football. They cut you, your contract over.
Yeah, football, you don't play. You don't do it.
What about
Baseball
basketball?
is
it the
April
same way
to
in basketball?
October.
Yeah.
It's long.
Well, they started baseball
They
now.
play a lot of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
In spring training right now.
330 though.
But 330 million.
For
Man,
300 million, I'm out there every day.
I'm answering questions. For $330 million, I'm answering questions. Ask me anything about baseball.
Union, $330 million. I'm laying that tarp down when it rains.
When it rains, you out there helping cover the field up.
I'm raking during the 7th inning stretch. I'm raking dirt. Y'all ain't got to. Don't worry about that. I got that. I got it.
I'll tell you something.
Tommy, I'm selling hot dogs.
Popcorn here.
Jay,
Not concessions, Jay.
I play left field, but I call somebody out at first. 330 million.
I could throw the ball from my car over the stadium for
Somebody get
330
hurt,
million.
I'm driving them in.
God, that's some money, man.
What would you do with that money? What would you
Well, I'm the equipment manager. I'm watching jockey straps and everything.
330 million.
I'm talking about in there just picking them up with my hand. You through with that dog? Manny.
Yeah, man.
Take that off, dog. Let me have that.
Let me have that.
Right here.
That is crazy,
Steve, you don't wear no gloves? Nope.
I'm good.
Got
Catch him with my
330
hand.
mil.
You catching the ball barehanded.
Barehanded, dog.
Gee, that's a lot of money,
That's
man.
a lot of paper right there.
Can I ask a question? You guys are sports people, and why don't they do this in football to make these ball players have guaranteed money?
Well, first of all, it's a 16-game season versus 160.
Yeah.
It's 16 games versus 160.
16 games in football.
Yeah.
16 games in football if you don't make the playoffs. 160 games in baseball if you don't make the playoffs. The other thing is football teams have 53 players, I believe.
It's way more brutal than baseball, though.
It's violent.
Real
Yeah.
brutal. It's real brutal.
Concussions.
Higher turnover. You'll expect the lifespan of a baseball player is much longer.
Yeah.
And, they just got more ways of getting it done in baseball. So, of course, the numbers are going to be higher because there's less people. There's not 53 baseball players on a team. So you got longer season, less players.
It's on 25 people.
So, Steve,
baseball.
is it that
25
many
in
people that go to baseball games and watch baseball like that?
Oh, yeah. Now, some cities don't do well. But Chicago Cubs got those afternoon games.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They stay full.
I've been.
They stay full. Yankee Stadium is full.
Yeah,
been there too.
You know.
In Atlanta, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the Astros, since they won it, I know in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Before they won.
Middle of the day.
Middle of the day.
Yeah,
Wow.
before they won,
Okay.
there'd be 30 people at the game before they won it at
At minimum.
At minimum 30.
That's a lot of money.
That's with staff.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. If I had a son, he'd be on the baseball field. I'm telling you.
Tommy, Jordan need to have bat and glove in his hand.
He already do.
That's all we need.
Yeah, my
He
grandsons
already-
play
he got it.
basketball, and I tell him y'all should play baseball. That's where the money is.
Yeah.
I just hope he stick with it. He good.
Also, did you hear-
330.
Did y'all also hear about Jason Witten though?
What?
For the Cowboys?
Oh, he coming back.
He coming back to the Cowboys.
Wow.
37-year-old tight
Yeah,
end.
retired.
Yeah.
How much you getting, Junior?
He ain't getting $330 million. He got like a 1-year deal, like $3 million,
Oh.
to go back to play for the Cowboys.
And it's been a minute, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a season. He gonna retire for 1 year. He came right back.
But wait, I want to hear some more about what you all would do.
What I would do for $330 million to play baseball.
$330 million.
Yeah.
I'm taking
Sure.
tickets.
I'm actually playing naked. You understand? You ain't gonna give me no
Crying in the
uniform, none of that. I got
Man, he gonna keep that blur patch on you, huh?
I want to.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve.
Come on,
'cause he
Steve. I
ignorant
know.
with
I
his.
know.
His imagination.
I'm going to buy.
What you gonna have?
Okay, I can't say that.
What?
He said don't ask. You can't ask.
You can't ask me, dog.
Next.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
don't ask me.
Moving
I'm just making my statements, and y'all just go on.
Tommy, you're
and
naked on
just
the
come-
field, okay?
And just come to me when you want another one.
Come on, Jay. Come on,
After
Jay.
the game, I'm chewing all the bases clean.
Oh man, wait.
Steve.
Come on, Steve. We have one time, like seconds for one more.
Come on, Steve. One more before we go.
I'm wiping all the umpires between innings. They don't have to
Without a glove.
Yeah, they ain't got to do nothing, dog.
All right, look, we got to get out of here. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, before we went to break, Junior, you came up with some incredible, unbelievable money that these players have signed for in baseball.
$300 million and $330 million.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, that's incredible. But we just talk about what we would do if you paid us this much money to play baseball.
Right, and we left off with Steve. Can you remind us, Steve, what you said before we
I
went
told him I'm wiping all the umpires between innings. They already standing there with their legs wide open.
This show is so ignorant. I
Head down.
promise
You ain't
you.
got to do nothing. I got you. I got you, sir.
Yeah. If you doing that, then I'm washing balls. The one they play with. The one they play with.
Oh, yes. Made by Rawlings. Yes.
Yeah, the Rawlings baseball.
Gotta clear that up.
Yeah. For $330 million.
What you got, Carla?
What you got?
Because, you know, I like baseball. My favorite part of the game is when a fight breaks out and they come from under that dugout.
Clear the dugout.
Yeah, they clear the dugout.
I love it.
$330
you ain't
million.
got to wait
I
on
got
that.
this.
Go ahead, Tom.
They ain't even got to come out. I'm fighting everybody come up out there.
No.
I'm whooping everybody's
Let me tell you
behind.
something. For $330 million, when they do clear the dugout, I'm mopping it. Stay out there fighting.
You don't have to spit on the ground. Spit in my hand. I'm going to wash it. I got all that for you.
$330 million.
Come on, Steve. What?
I'm going to be running around the stadium, and every time a fan catch a foul ball, I'm going to whip his ass and throw it back out on the field. I got all these damn balls. I don't give a damn who catch the ball.
Is that
If
number
you don't want
62?
your ass whooped, throw it back out there. I dare you to try to keep
I got one. Okay. When they slide in the home, Steve, and their pants are dirty, I'm going to take those, go in the back, wash them, press them, bring them right back out for the game.
Yeah. For $330 million, I probably would lead scene take me to the ball game at away teams.
At away teams.
Wow. I'm going to walk my ass up to the opponent's dugout and I'm going to sing it. $330 million.
$330 million. I am the bat boy for the other team as well.
Do that.
When they get through hitting, I run get they bat. Take that to the dugout. Got that for y'all.
Yeah, $330 million. I'm catching behind the plate, Tommy, without the chest protector, without a mask, in my underwear. Nothing on. Bring it.
Ain't nobody scared.
Ain't nobody scared.
$330 million. When you get through with your skull that you dipping in your mouth, I come get that from you. Yeah, put that in my glove, dog. I got
the
that.
snuff or whatever, tobacco, whatever that is.
Yeah, that tobacco. Yeah.
You gonna clean that out for you?
I got that for you, man. Don't worry about that.
So, will you be able to keep up that skill for 13 years?
For $330 million?
Hell yeah.
I got last one for you if anybody want it.
Okay. Yes, we do. Yes.
My $330 million, I'm your back.
Swing me.
Oh, my God.
You gonna take that ball? Oh, man.
I think, though, guys.
They talking to bat. Ain't nobody scared.
Get it in here.
I think really all they want you guys to do is play, though, but,
We're going to do a little extra for
Yeah.
that. Little extra.
We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, in entertainment news, let's start with the weekend box office report. The top 3 movies this weekend. Number 3, Alita, Battle Angel, making $7 million. Number 2, a Madea Family Funeral,
Yes,
27 point,
kill a movie, man.
27.1, and she wasn't even in, but I think it was like 2,000 and something theaters. Because I saw that, I saw
Funniest
Tyler's
movie,
post.
Really. This
Yeah.
is his
Wow.
funniest movie.
Yeah.
It is hilarious, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Number 1, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, $30 million. So not too far apart. Congratulations,
All right,
Tyler
Tyler.
Perry.
Was that the first week for Hidden
Yes.
Dragon?
Oh, the first week for How to Train Your Dragon?
That's been out for a while.
And it's
Oh, it has-
animation.
yeah,
you
it's
know
a-
those
Oh,
animation.
it's kids.
Kids,
They
yeah,
come
kids.
every week.
Yeah.
You got to take them 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a porno movie when I first heard it, but it's not. It's kids.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
That's my
Or
dog. Go on, boy.
Was it that part or the second part, The Hidden World?
Training Your Dragon. That part right there.
Heading down that dark alley we were talking about.
Come back to the light, Shay. Come back to the
He not
light.
coming back.
Congratulations to Tyler Perry, though. Madea.
TP.
Yeah.
Go ahead, boy.
Madea's last movie, though.
Great movie. It
Yeah.
was so funny.
Yeah. We
It is
love
hilarious.
Medea. Yeah.
He did a good job.
Well, in other entertainment news.
Medea done made so much damn money. I ought to come out as Medea's sister.
Count it off.
Odell.
In other entertainment news, like I was saying, Valencia P. Love. This is the woman now who paid for R. Kelly's bail. Remember last week? She's reportedly received a bomb threat at her one-time workplace, which just so happens, I hate this, that just so happens to be a daycare. All right? Yeah, that's really sad. Chicago police confirmed the details of the bomb scare, saying multiple calls came in Saturday reporting a bomb threat. Law enforcement sources
Well,
say...
come on, y'all know. We can't hurt no kids.
No.
Really?
That's good.
No.
That makes no sense at all.
No.
We can't hurt children.
No. Yeah, law enforcement sources, Steve, say that authorities did not find an explosive device at the daycare center. That was great news, and luckily
Come on
no
now.
one was
Let's just
injured.
hope that's a one-time threat mimic.
Yeah.
The
This is getting
babies
out of
now,
hand.
really,
Yeah.
man. You.
Yeah,
you
she
on
doesn't
way.
work there. They said she
Yes,
worked there
it's
one
her
time. So
former.
thank goodness.
Mhm.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
one was hurt.
Yeah.
You mad at R. Kelly? Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Valencia P. Love, you'll recall, posted the $100,000 bond for R. Kelly. She also posted a lengthy statement afterwards saying, R. Kelly wasn't a monster and that she was inclined to believe he's innocent of the charges he's facing. What? Maybe she didn't see the movie?
No,
Reviving
she
R.
didn't
Kelly?
see none of the-
Docu-series.
Yeah. Maybe she
none
didn't
of
see
the
that.
news. Nothing.
And some sad news to report. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of former contestant of The Voice. 33-year-old Joyce Freeman passed away from an extreme case. Yeah, I saw this on the Instagram. From an extreme case of pneumonia and a blood clot. Joyce was a fan favorite, and Miley Cyrus really loved her.
Sing,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, she could sing. Yeah, she could sing.
Really sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of stars are doing tributes and just fans all over social media. So, man.
And she was on Miley Cyrus's team, so yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that, Jay.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, really sad.
33 years old.
Yeah, just
young.
33.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
All right, coming up, the last break of the day and Steve's closing remarks. You don't want to miss it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are. Last break of the day on this Monday. It's been a good day. We've had some fun today. Thank you. And now it's time for you to take us home, get back to work with some closing remarks.
You know something? As I get older and I go through things in my life, one of the things I've become really comfortable with is sharing my own personal experiences with people and hope that they can learn from some of the experiences I've had, some of the mistakes I've made. And so, you know, one of the things I wanted to help people with out there, because everybody has their share of haters out there. And so I just want to talk to you for just a second about the people that you surround yourself with. It's important that you take constant inventory in your life to make sure that you don't have dead weight attached to you. It's important that you don't have people who are in a relationship with you that's just one-sided. It's important that you know that everybody in your life is important to you and would be there for you in the moment of duress. Now, if these people don't fit that bill, then I'm sorry. You got to do something else. But you got to watch people. You got to constantly monitor people, because people change, especially as you elevate in life. As you elevate in life, people have a different perception of you. See, and what I've found in getting more and more and more successful is not that you change as you become more and more successful. It's that people's perception of you changes. So now it becomes, oh, now they think they all that. Or now they think they this because of that. When in actuality, you can very well be the same person. You just at a different level. But it's amazing, man, when you get to this other level. In order for people to throw rocks at you, it ain't level no more. They got to throw their rocks up at you. And it kind of disheartens you from time to time as you're just minding your business and going through your life and doing what you do, to get people throwing rocks up at you. And there are a lot of people out there that can relate to what I'm saying. It's not that you think you better than somebody, but it's just that you've got yourself in another level. You've just leveled up. And when you level up, you can't be concerned with the people that ain't up there with you. Because a lot of people ain't up there with you because they wouldn't even fit up there with you no how. The majority of people ain't up there with you because if God wanted them to be up there, he'd have put them up there. But he didn't. He put you up there. And it's okay. That's just what it is. You up there. It's not for everybody. This place that you've reached, I'm just sorry, man. It's just not for everybody. And you got to understand that. And don't get disheartened, man, when you get up at the top and it starts to feel lonely. I was talking with somebody the other day. You know, the problem with being at the top is like being on a pyramid. It's a sharp point at the top of that pyramid. Ain't a lot of friends up there. Ain't a lot of company up there. Because guess what? It just ain't a lot of room up there. Most people, and then now when you do have friends, They right up under that pyramid. They there, and you know what they do? They the support system for you. And you find that in people all the time. But man, if you're not careful, if you're not really, really careful, and you're not monitoring people along the way, it's not you that changes, they change. Their perception of you changes. So once their perception of you changes, their attitude towards you changes. I can't count the people, man. I can't count the people in my life, man, who for one reason or another felt like it should have been them. Or for one reason or another, they just got jealous of you because of what you had. I was talking to Jamie Foxx at this party the other night. And Jamie Foxx, I showed him something that he had posted on Instagram. He said, wow, man, I'm glad that meant something to you. And what he posted was, some people only hate you because of the way other people love you. Y'all remember that? Some people only hate you because of the way other people love you. Do you know that that's simply all it takes for some people to hate you? You ain't got to have done nothing to them. But people get sick of your success. People get tired of you. How God always blessing you. How you always, why they get another car from? Why they keep getting a promotion? What they doing over there? They always bragging about their baby did this, their baby did that. No. Some people only hate you because of the way other people love you. So you got to constantly monitor people in your life, man. Because like I said, as you get more and more successful, it's not you who changes. It's the people's perception of you who changes. And if they can't make the adjustment, then you have to make the adjustment. You got to get rid of people who don't mean you well. You got to get rid of people who are non-supportive. You got to get rid of the people that's always bad news. You got to get rid of the people that you always got to help, but they ain't got no help for you. Am I talking to you, and are you listening? You can't help everybody.
Drop
That's
it.
That's how you do it, boy.
For $330 million, I'll stop.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.